Captivate.
Captivate.
And the reason it continues to captivate public interest is because there are still so many questions that you've never answered.
And whose wit and charm would captivate the Spanish court?
Some years ago, I had the misfortune to captivate Kadisha, an elderly lady at my father's court.
The real estate agent said it was sure to captivate a potential buyer.
You'll captivate him.
迷住
Captivity.
Captivity.
Captain Olgren, it seems you have endured your captivity with little ill effect.
Know little what it is to hear a friendly voice in captivity.
Something about the captivity of others enhances the experience of their own freedom.
Were they liberated by white from some sort of captivity?
Your raptors are born in captivity.
囚禁
Captor.
Captor.
And the captor drugged him on some sort of LSD ketamine cocktail and never remembered.
Our only contact with our captor is that probe.
Pretty speech from a captor.
Ted Mitchum, your captor. He was the one making the show.
When he was born, did it ever occur to you to ask your captor to take Jack away?
捕捉者
Carafe.
Carafe.
But when I tipped the carafe, nothing came out.
Stanley, bring a carafe of that house Merlot, would you?
Tom Wiley threw his water carafe at me once when I said he had a temperature.
Well, while we're waiting, how about another carafe of the bubbly? Garson!
Will you please have a table by the Baron with a carafe of water?
卡拉夫瓶
Caramel.
Caramel.
And then we're going to start with the caramel topping.
How much for a caramel?
I made a caramel tart.
It's kind of caramel colored. That really big head.
With a little caramel queen, too.
焦糖
Carrot.
Carrot.
Dad, there's a strange man down here who wants to sell us an 84-carat stone.
18-carat white gold, 10 diamonds, engraved accents.
Hi, Win. I get a caravan. And the buyers get a pair of them shoes.
She's got the 6-carat Harry Winston on her bony, unpolished finger.
The vet found half an undigested shoe, a squeaky toy, and an 84-carat diamond lodged in its stomach.
克拉
Carbohydrate.
Carbohydrate.
Carbohydrate is important.
I mean, Jesus, if you get even one piece wrong in the synthesis, just one carbohydrate ends up in the wrong position.
No carbohydrate comments.
Rice is considered to be just another carbohydrate.
Well, I think I've succeeded in the copolymerization of amino acid residues in carbohydrate molecules.
碳水化合物
Carbonate.
Carbonate.
And then the rain falls onto the limestone, which is calcium carbonate.
Carbonate of soda.
See, each paperclip, Deidre, is 2 carbon atoms.
Sodium phosphate, sodium ascorbate, sodium carbonate,
calcium
carbonate.
They can easily discern what you have written there simply by holding the paper over a flame or treating it with reactive chemicals such as sodium carbonate.
碳酸盐使碳酸盐化
Carbonation.
Carbonation.
Can I just say that this Diet Coke is the perfect syrup to carbonation ratio?
Carbonation up the sinuses will fuck you up good.
Carbonation.
Going a little too hard on the pop, and those goblets of carbonation are just pure calories and sugar.
There's no carbonation.
二氧化碳饱和
Carcass.
Carcass.
He promised me Venestrom's carcass on a plate.
My fiance wants the heavy metal band Carcass.
Sir, you must allow me to pay you now so that I may own your carcass.
The moral carcass of the gentleman from Ohio.
You spend 3 days in a horse carcass living off your own juices.
尸体
Carcinogen.
Carcinogen.
Actually, studies on red meat have found that the carcinogens...
Carcinogens!
Hexavalent chromium is a carcinogen, Jack.
I can't pronounce this. Ethylene, which the EPA lists as a probable carcinogen.
Maria, who was convinced she and her family would die after an exterminator sprayed her apartment with a carcinogen.
Similar to Coumadin, a lung-specific carcinogen.
致癌物质
Cardiac.
Cardiac.
A new wave of techniques and scientific breakthroughs have brought us minimally invasive cardiac surgery, endovascular aortic surgery,
A pinch is a device which creates like a cardiac arrest for any broadband electrical circuitry.
Cardiac arrest may be how he died, but not why.
Cardiac shingles and hash browns!
Makes death look like cardiac arrest.
心脏病患者，心脏的。
Cardigan.
Cardigan.
Can't you see, Lord Cardigan? The Baltic Fleet is useless.
I just need my purse and my black cardigan.
I was just looking at this cardigan.
No, it's a cardigan, but thanks for noticing.
Yeah. Then you're gonna have to pair that with a nice little cardigan.
卡迪根式开襟羊毛衫。
Cardiologist.
Cardiologist.
He wants to be a cardiologist.
I'm Dr. Ballinger, the cardiologist.
Ron's a cardiologist at my hospital.
That's Robert's cardiologist.
Your heart doctor, she's going to need a cardiologist, that's right.
心脏病学家。
Cardiology.
Cardiology.
Dr. Saul Jenner, cardiology.
Yes, a cardiology convention in Dublin.
I got a contact in cardiology.
I was hoping to lure you to the University College Hospital cardiology wing.
This is Dr. Turner, the head of cardiology, and Michael's doctor.
心脏病学。
Cardiovascular.
Cardiovascular.
Cardiovascular turbo boosted with a curium 244 atomic battery.
Cardiovascular vessels will constrict, increasing your blood supply.
I like to make sure that all my people maintain sound cardiovascular fitness.
I'm cardiovascular.
They have the cardiovascular and muscular endurance levels of elite athletes.
心血管的。
Carefree.
Carefree.
But a time you remember being happy, carefree.
And I want her as distracted and carefree as possible because it will all be over soon.
For in those carefree days, I and my so-called droogs wore our masks, which were like real horror shows.
Why can't I be the cute, carefree Irish guy who sings all the time? You know, I like to think of myself as happy and carefree, and I don't think those two words are in his vocabulary.
无忧无虑的。
Caress.
Caress.
And no matter how much I caress her, no matter how much I love her.
And our lives grown sweet as a caress.
I feel his cold embrace, his sly caress, lying in my room for days on end.
The sweet caress of twilight.
Would you let him caress you?
爱抚。
Caretaker.
Caretaker.
As usual, our caretaker, Mr. Filch, has asked me to remind you.
I said I'd come on and do it for free as the caretaker.
Hakimi tells me the old Muggle caretaker is standing just outside the door.
Oh, please, I'm the caretaker.
Wanting to be a hermit and employing a caretaker in the house doesn't add up.
照顾者。
Caricature.
Caricature.
But I want you to keep that caricature that the guy made for us in Washington Square Park.
But not through caricature.
Savagely lampooned on my own chalkboard with a crude caricature essayed by that japesome wag, Mike McGregor. You know?
She looked like a burnout caricature of Jane Russell.
Use it to draw a caricature.
讽刺画，画成漫画讽刺。
Caring.
Caring.
Because if you meet a kind, caring, compassionate, transgender man, he will take you to a store to buy the dick of your choice.
And I tell you what, they take a heck of a lot of nurturing and caring.
I've learned to live with that mainly by not caring.
Loving, caring, sensitive, giving men.
So upset that a caring medical professional like you would probably help us out with something for our anxiety or party.
有同情心的。
Carjacking.
Carjacking.
Carjacking in Compton, for example.
He was shot during a carjacking.
It's a carjacking crime wave.
One of the theories is that this is a carjacking or a robbery gone wrong. And
Tie it in with the carjacking last month in Glendale and the other one, the van, in Palms.
劫车。
Carnage.
Carnage.
Free City 2, Carnage.
Watch the carnage of the hotel fire.
I'll do the fight before he causes any more carnage.
My son's birthday unlocked what the government would later describe as a catalog of carnage.
大屠杀。
Carnal.
Carnal.
And their own carnal incontinence. Carnal to the point of smoldering.
I'm a patsy for the Connell case.
If he'd been young and beautiful, she would no doubt have blessed him with her carnal favors for nothing.
Second date is dinner, full carnal knowledge.
肉体的
Carnation.
Carnation.
I'm in the lobby of a Howard Johnson's and I'm wearing a pink carnation.
The carnation. Oh!
Well, you win the white carnation.
Whenever rum smells like a carnation, I've got a fever.
Yeah, that pink carnation is very dandy.
康乃馨
Carnival.
Carnival.
A balloon ride, lunch by the beach, and my first carnival.
And you're not going to beat me at the athletics carnival.
Carnival of Lights.
Yeah. For the carnival.
That sounds like a carnival ride.
嘉年华会
Carnivore.
Carnivore.
Bob, could you help the carnivore cut his meat?
Look, carnivore.
So I'm conducting an experiment to see whether a carnivore, a big animal, can live on nothing but mice.
This girl is a carnivore.
You forget you're dealing with a clinical observer of the human carnivore.
食肉动物
Carotene.
Carotene.
Beta-carotene gives me a buzz.
I was worried about skin cancer, and my doctor said that I should take beta-carotene.
It contains alkaloids carotene.
No, beta-carotene isn't that for sight?
They are loaded with beta-carotene and great flavor.
胡萝卜素
Carousel.
Carousel.
He had a guy who worked at the carousel.
Or I could take her to the carousel for some coffee and ditch her there with the bill.
Will we make it to the carousel in time?
Would you join me by the carousel of life?
Yes, meet me at the carousel.
竞技比武大会
Carpentry.
Carpentry.
And I also do my own carpentry.
Charlie Gorman, that means 8 men assigned to you for carpentry.
Barely get enough carpentry work to keep up with the mortgage.
I got my carpentry certificate.
The carpentry shop is gone.
木工手艺
Cartel.
Cartel.
He's number 3 in the Sonora cartel.
I would always be a gringo to the cartel.
Murdering cartel thugs who not only took advantage of his good nature, but also his advanced age, his vulnerability.
The phone's filled with coded payment transactions that lead straight to Braga's cartel.
We got indicators he's a runner for the Sinaloa cartel.
卡特尔
Cartilage.
Cartilage.
And it appears that the cartilage grafts have maintained your cheek structure.
Cartilage, spleen, liver, even the crap.
I'm gonna go fucking balls deep in that fucking nose cartilage. My balls are fucking going to eye sockets, and I'm just gonna fuck it.
Picture a knee, but without any cartilage.
Which, if left unattended, causes a contraction in the cartilage and forms cauliflower ears.
软骨
Cartographer.
Cartographer.
A governess or a cartographer?
It was drawn by a Giras cartographer, and it belonged to my father, who used to tell me all about the tears of the moon when I was a little girl.
A cartographer.
Unfortunately, I am not as good a cartographer as I am a lepidopterist.
You were a Giras cartographer.
地图制作者
Cartography.
Cartography.
I do cartography.
As some of you know, I taught Sam for the cartography accomplishment button.
However, she believes he is fit for duty, so I've asked him to join me in stellar cartography.
It's mostly just basic stellar cartography.
My occupation is cartography.
地图制作
Cartwheel.
Cartwheel.
I did my first cartwheel today.
What?
Now, Jenny, do us a cartwheel for comic relief. She completely tried to outdo me with this one-handed cartwheel, which is so stupid because I told her for a long time, for like 2 weeks, that I could do this. And
we'll set up a cartwheel.
车轮
Cascade.
Cascade.
Cascade failure.
I'm hoping that it'll be that of a cascade of candor.
Invited his water mechanic to the top of an elaborate cascade he had built and asked him if he could build such a marvel for anyone else.
One misalignment could cause a cascade of circuit failures. When children reach adolescence, a cascade of hormones are released.
小瀑布呈瀑布落下
Cashew.
Cashew.
Cashew nut.
I am allergic to soy, anything that has egg in it, gluten, and if I eat a cashew, I could realistically die.
Is the president of France able to order murg masala with cashew nuts and cardamom and saag aloo, dal?
Never the same after that cashew.
She can't have a salad, but she can... Like last week, she ate a cashew.
腰果树。
Cashmere.
Cashmere.
And I can't believe I'm saying this to someone wearing cashmere, but, well, I don't think we can be friends.
Cashmere and gloss. Brother and sister, District 1.
Choose handbags. Choose high-heeled shoes. Cashmere and silk to make yourself feel what passes for happy.
Probably sits there and tosses himself off all over his cashmere.
I wear a vintage black cashmere sweater.
开市米。
Casing.
Casing.
It would fit her like a silk stuffed sausage casing.
Casing didn't fit, right?
The other day, a casing line snapped and caught the foreman.
There's a bundle of fiber optic cables against the inner casing.
There's no firing pin mark of the casing.
箱。
Cask.
Cask.
Captain Sinbad is filling his cask with fresh water from the spring.
Close that cask.
It's actually how we traditionally open a cask.
Large cask covers.
桶，装入桶内。
Casket.
Casket.
All this talk about casket later on tonight.
I could tell you got the cheapest casket.
I'd sooner see you laying in your casket.
Casket wasn't the only thing you took from Jotunheim that day, was it?
Whose casket is it?
首饰盒。
Casserole.
Casserole.
I had a broccoli and asparagus casserole planned for you and me right there in front of the TV, and we're not going to be able to do that either because I got to go into work.
I have a casserole in the oven and your sister in the kitchen, and I don't want to talk about the tour.
I stopped by their house today with a casserole.
I'm making tuna casserole for two.
She was trying to give me a casserole.
餐桌上用有盖的背盘。
Cast.
Cast.
And he was anxious to give this girl without caste his name and nobility.
And the professor, the Dalits are untouchables of India, beneath the lowest caste. Endogamy is defined as restricting marriage to people within the same caste.
He went into the heart of the problem of caste and he saw purity was lying beneath.
I mean, it's almost impossible to find someone out here that can think outside of their own caste system right now.
印度的种姓制度。
Cataclysm.
Cataclysm.
It means a misfortune, a cataclysm, or a serious calamity.
Okay.
When the fourth cataclysm begins, laborers, such as yourself, will be among the last led to the butchery.
So ice takes place during an environmental cataclysm caused the world to be.
The cataclysm of a brontosaurus.
We had a temper tantrum in the form of a cataclysm because we wanted them to treasure us, the ones, more than humanity, more than their own history and blood.
大洪水。
Catalog.
Catalogue.
Have we come to the end of this catalogue of regal non-conformities?
I want the back catalogue, I want it all.
I'm not sure I can face another catalogue of incompetence.
In that long catalogue of wasted time, have I ever seen such an atrocious miscarriage of justice?
Catalogue for the auction sale of the paintings and furniture of Ibbotson Villa is ready.
目录，编入目录。
Catapult.
Catapult.
Now to invent the catapult.
It's what we've named a stealth catapult.
On that catapult up there!
So what we did, we built a catapult out of logs and underwear, and they shot us over the wall, and we parachuted down.
That's considered a forfeit in catapult badminton.
弹射器，发射。
Cataract.
Cataract. A little bit for my cataract.
After cataract surgery, these things are numb.
Burst into tears because an aunt of hers, who's 80, whom she's very fond of, went into the hospital for a cataract which was solved.
I think she might have astigmatism, or possibly a cataract of some form.
I was nearsighted, I had a cataract or glaucoma, then your opinion really would be valuable.
大瀑布。
Catastrophic.
Catastrophic.
A catastrophic emergency, you're taking giant panic breaths.
No, it will be far more catastrophic.
Place responsibility as early as possible for the catastrophic destruction of public property and loss of life due to terrorist activities.
This night has been catastrophic.
You're never going to get another job when shot fires you after this catastrophic season you're about to set us all up for.
悲惨的。
Catchy.
Catchy.
couple of catchy songs.
And then there's the ring. Cache ring.
It's like real America, without all that corporateness and catchy jingles.
That's not quite as catchy.
Very catchy.
易记住的
Categorize.
Categorize.
I'm not sure I want my categorize his appearance, but let's just say he's no stud muffin.
I've discovered several cellular anomalies in his blood that I've been unable to categorize.
Mr. Bennett, how would you categorize your relationship with Ted?
That's how I'd categorize him.
Why would I even categorize something as the best, well, that I've had?
分类